Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland, off here to a glorious 1v1 on Crossroads. In the north, it is VonIvan, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here with the 116th Panzer Division Winhund here with close air support, and that's one you don't see often, with Stuka reconnaissance pass, supply drop zones, anti-infantry strafe, anti-tank strafes, and the Stuka bombing strike with all infantry bullets. In the south, there is Stormjaeger, fighting for the British Army, the Commonwealth, the 7th Armoured Division here, with a Lend-Lease assault featuring mortar teams, assault infantry sections, M10 Achilles, self-propelled anti-tank guns, because the British Army did not work with the tank destroyer as a sort of doctrinal element, so they called them self-propelled anti-tank guns. Take that one, Relic. M5 half-track transports and strafing support. So double infantry and tank bullets in there for Stormjaeger, leading in the 2 section and an assault section, versus Gunner ME40 there for VonIvan. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my parent supporters, champions and heroes, one and all, mighty people who support the Propagandacast here and allow me to keep doing what I do on a monthly basis. So big thanks to all those other people who join the ranks by pledging on Patreon, or you can also donate via PayPal, links in the description. Finally, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, while not as glorious, is still, a nice helpful thing you can do. So we see there, rushing straight for the fuel pond. Stormjaeger definitely looking to throw off VonIvan's early game. Assault section with the Sten guns, they engaging the Grenadiers, firing away there. Grenadiers forced to fall back here. VonIvan's machine gun definitely not ready for this, but it can turn around here. Still, Stormjaeger leading with a very unusually aggressive British game. I mean, to an extent, British players, of course, can be aggressive, but I would say this particular type of opening here for Stormjaeger definitely stands out here. I mean, he is Stormjaeger, though, so, he's living up to, what it says on the tin, if you will. You can't sue him for false advertising, but we'll see there. Anyways, third section of the weather for Stormjaeger, not to say more assault sections or mortar. Grenadiers, pioneers trying to deal with the section there. Machine gun repositioned well there. And you can see he's trying to sneak in the assault sector, a position where, catch the machine gun off guard and, maybe get a good shot at it. Instead, he gets caught right in front of ME42. The section was wiped out here. Getting a bit out here. This could be a pretty good kill here for VonIvan in the early game. A huge one there. If he can land that final shot there as Lewis makes run for it. Crikey! I left the kettle on back home. Anyways, got the points there, but while off there, grabbing these some fuel point here. So again, in some ways, a fairly strong start in terms of least resources. That is, manpower-wise, it didn't kill a single German and suffered 3 men lost. So, in other ways, not quite as clean and engaged there for Stormjaeger. Third gun is got that for VonIvan, but yeah, close air support is one of those hyper rare commanders you really only see from players like VonIvan. It used to be super popular back when this was basically you traded fuel for munitions, at which point you just spam these 2 abilities when they're also a bit better, and particularly just spam the anti-tank strafe. But they kind of nerfed that because that was obviously not particularly exciting and also a bit obnoxious, which rather unfortunately kind of sent the commander right down the ratings and basically tanked it. But you occasionally see someone like VonIvan still make use of it. So far, the VonIvan's up to a fairly strong start, despite the harassment there from Stormjaeger. Stormjaeger definitely didn't quite handle the dancing steps of war on that one fully. Fourth gun's got VonIvan going for a pretty infantry approach here versus Stormjaeger. Assault sector push forward with the Sten guns, engaging the Grenadiers up close here. Down to 2 men there. Small chance of wipe here, but he does get away just in time. Machine on the flank here, forces the section to quickly pop back in. Pioneers can probably the assault section in as well there. Third section there, finding an east here versus the Grenadiers. They're getting a kill there on Ludwig. Flanking around here, almost got the Pioneers. Stormjaeger here looking to outmaneuver VonIvan there's definitely trying to keep up. He will out retreating as well there. Bit risky though. If he makes a mistake here, there's going to be a potential of getting the machine gun here. But VonIvan is confident he can manage it. More Grenadiers time from the north. The assault section now called out in the open, being focused down here by VonIvan's Grenadiers. He needs to retreat this assault section soon. We got tech there for VonIvan. Section down to 3 men. Machine gun remaining position until the British threat, I imagine, has been sort of weathered here. Sniper for Stormjaeger, try and bleed up. VonIvan also try probably to go for that MG42. Section moving in there. A section down to 2 men, need to retreat that. Flamethrower pioneers to the section there, half health. Section dealing with the Grenadiers there as well. The other one there, I guess. Forced to retreat here, back here. We also got the tech down there, obviously. Section that needs reinforcements. Could, of course, also add the Thompsons. There we go. Perhaps. Does look like it. Yup. So now the route here, and you can see the VonIvan is starting here to take advantage of the route here from Stormjaeger to hit his car pump, but now we do have the sniper out with his boy's anti-tank rifle. And definitely a rather riveting early game here between Stormjaeger and VonIvan. Definitely not usual mess. We also got Telemines and VonIvan looking to further leverage any edge here. There's the British to lay down some mines, hope to like catch off any British vehicles. That's it, Spot here doing it, so there's a good chance he might just, send some sappers to deal with the mines. But of course, there's a chance Stormjaeger forgets. It's very possible. Another kill there from the sniper. We got 4 kills of that. That's pretty good. We got the Thompsons there added to the assault section. They did receive some, but for the British, they're actually quite expensive to get the Thompsons from the Americans. The Americans weren't exactly selling them for cheap. So, hence, that's actually why they kind of came up with the Sten gun. Though they initially actually went for the Lanchester submachine gun, which was basically a copy of the German MP-28. Then they came up with the Sten gun. Section of the Fortune on the west was still getting outflanked here. VonIvan will need to retreat it here before that gets cleared out. Like to make a nice company. Not happening for VonIvan, so we've got a bunker here. Pushing for the fuel point there, machine gun routed. Snub the Mooncat as well there. In the east, we got the assault section pushed back with the fuel grenadiers here. One squad upgraded with the LMG-42. And to take there for Stormjaeger, ops concerned about an armored car hunting down a sniper and putting a rather terminal end to it. Sandbags here at the cuff points. Going to swing forwards. Pushing into there. And he's shouting in there. Section down to 2 men. There we go. Rocking up against the other one. Great hits there. Chance of wipe there is existing, but clearly not materializing. More sandbags up here. Spawny swing in there. Eastern fuel being lost here to VonIvan. He keeps up the aggression. He keeps the momentum here. Versus those verdammte English up. Start moving up there. Going to land another kill on the Germans. Truck reinforcing. And he also healed. He's definitely bleeding a lot here versus VonIvan. He's just not really managing to land those hits on VonIvan, which is rather impressive by VonIvan. There we go, almost got the Grenadiers wiped here. He's almost got the sniper in return though, but I don't think he'll be able to land the wipe here unless he gets very lucky, which he did not. But needs to get the fuel back here because VonIvan at this rate is going to be rushing straight into tier 3 versus Stormjaeger, which also means Stormjaeger is going to have an even rougher time of it. Typically it's the British in this situation like will be trying to rush ahead for the armor, but the way the match is so far going, it's actually VonIvan who's got that ability, so that's definitely adding some pressure here to Stormjaeger. Graham needs some pump the Grenadiers here. 2 sections being dispatched to flash out the hands there. As he's pushing for those fuel points. Now there with 7 kills. Assault section moving up here. MD42 is ready. Does have smoke grenades could try and pop here. There we go. Sniper falling a bit back here. Obviously concerned about other naughty German nuisances. Yeah, he's forgotten about the turbine. He has completely forgotten about it. That could become entertaining down the road. Checking up behind the Grenadiers. See, we got a fuel drop here. So yeah, VonIvan is absolutely 110% rushing for medium armor here. In a way that's quite rarely seen. Got the infantry, but there you go. We got the assault section on the flank here. If he can get his hands on that fuel, that's going to be great here for VonIvan. There we go. White phosphorus there. Oh dear, can he get some of the fuel? Can he get it? No! The Grenadiers managed to rush past them and just grab the fuel crate. Sniper is also retreating here. Storming a bit skittish. And I think he got that fuel crate as well. Pretty lucky there for VonIvan in that sense. Pretty lucky. Despite the British running interference, he's still able to get his hands on the fuel here. Oh, there we go. There we go. He actually managed to get that fuel crate. That's it. There's a chance he might lose the assault section. Graham needs some fuel point. He got the victory point there. That's it. VonIvan's already got a bit of a lead here on Stormjaeger. Let's see what he does next. Probably going to take up for armor. He could also try and rush up the half track. Though that may be a short-lived encounter if he doesn't deal with that in mind. More light machine guns here though for VonIvan. Still, he can rush out a Panther 4 here. He can do it. Take a couple of guns out in the open. No weapon racks for Stormjaeger, so I'm sure the mission to really do much with it. We got medics on the way there to heal a lot of his other troops. VonIvan's going to use advancing there for the glory of Deutschland. Sanitäter for Stormjaeger. medics, and there we go, half track out. Probably going to go for the quarter map. We'll have to see if we can stay clear of that telemine, though. I mean, if he hits that telemine, Stormjaeger is definitely going to be in a bit of a sticky spot here, quite the bind. But if you can avoid that telemine, there's a good chance you can turn the game on VonIvan just a bit. That said, again, VonIvan's going to likely hit him with tanks soon. There we go, so Pomacop there. No dilly-dallying towards, say, tier 4 here for VonIvan. He knows what matters. It's me, Johns. So reinforcing, after there, just waiting the munitions for the quarter mount. Snapping in there, 8 kills. Got another grenadier there, Wilhelm drops dead. My God, sie got Wilhelm, ja! This is an anti-tank rifle too. Bunch of show-offs. There we go, there's a chance of getting wiped here with the Thompsons and the Sten guns there, tearing into the Trin gun. He's back, there we go, Panther on the way here. Almost got the wipe here. Will have VonIvan had the doubles unlocked? No, he does not. No light machine lease dropped, so small win there. I'm still rather skittish about that telemine. Again, I mean, he's clearly moving about there in a way that indicates he forgot about it. Like, kid forgot you had homework to do. Oh dear, I forgot about Mr. Teller's German class. He'll explode on me. Telemines. Pioneers being out there. VonIvan's aggressive antics so far, giving a bit of edge here versus Stormjaeger. He is taking out though, but he's got, I think, need another anti-tank gun, or at least rush out an M10 versus the Panther 4. There you go, bit of the fast manoeuvre here from the 116th Panzer Division. But I'm definitely just keeping up that pressure, that absolute sheer maddening momentum. Section there's grenadiers, going for the centre point here with some sandbags, pushing westwards there. Pioneers could be in a spot of trouble, perhaps. Tech almost on there. Pioneers need to be careful. These tier section around by the Panther 4. We got more section moving in. Entertaining up into the Panther 4. Takes it down to half health. Pioneers still almost right for the assault section. That's it. Chance of getting a full wipe here, I think, are limited. Grab the centre for the section there. Panther 4 down to half health. Sniper there with 10 kills. Grenadiers routed it. Misses on the retreating Grenadiers. Section arriving. They're taking quite a bit of damage here from Stormjaeger's infantry.
We have 300 points remaining.
300 points left here for Stormjaeger. Graham needs some fuel point. Ostwind here for VonIvan. He just keeps up the momentum. That pressure.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
No dilly-dallying about it again for the late game. He knows it's all about that medium arm and leveraging along with as much firepower and mass on his infantry. So thumbs up there to VonIvan. Sniper got another kill here. It's like that movie Speed. Except if you look, you just slow down for the late game till you get crushed by the allies. Second against the Grenadiers here. So, Centaur, Cromwell, or a M10 Achilles here for Stormjaeger. I mean, an Achilles would be a more cost-efficient man, like to just immediately engage with those Panther 4s. But we do get the Cromwell, good old stout cruiser tank there. We got the reconnaissance pass here from VonIvan. Got the Ostwind out there. Spots him the anti-tank and of course the snipers, so he's got a pretty good path we can move with. North here, he's moving into the section with some fuel points. He does have both fuel points, so like if he can maintain this, he could pull in for some armor here versus VonIvan in larger numbers. There you go, use the smoke to bait in going into the close range. Ostwind pushing out the section, small chance of wipe there actually. Popping to the building here, we do get a white phosphorus grenade there on the Ostwind. The building collapses, killing VonIvan's own grenadiers. Oh no. He's charging into the base of the anti-tank and is far removed. VonIvan pushes ahead for Deutschland. A base raid of magnificent proportions. We got the anti-tank around. The Cromwell is almost done. Good hit there, but he's lacking any anti-tank grenade because he got no sappers. There we go. The Cromwell arriving. He's driving in the wrong direction now. Lewis, wrong direction. Did get a turd jam there on the Panther 4. In the east side, we got Pioneers for the section there. Grab the card point. Aggressive pursuing. They're using the rapid maneuvers ability in the tank gun, but VonIvan's already holding his little panzer circus all the way back to base here. MD4 to the Incendiary pissing grounds outside of his opponent's base, looking to wipe the section on the retreat. Cromwell arriving just in time to maybe save the day. VonIvan is absolutely not missing a single beat here to exploit any opportunity versus Stormjaeger. That is absolutely impressively aggressive play here. Another 6-pounder gun here for Stormjaeger and the British Army. Need to get control of those victory points though. Graham needs to plant here, barbed wire down. Another 6-pounder gun on the way there. Sections, anti-tank something in there. Catching the Pioneers here. Bad Eastern fuel point. Annihilating Dieter. Using his brother Dietrich to try and save the situation. More Pioneers here for VonIvan to help repair his armor, as that is a very good. In fact, Stormjaeger still hasn't brought in a single sapper squad. And he's going to need to repair his tanks and, you know, maybe check for German mines next time. So, chaps, where's the sappers to check for mines? What sappers? Oh, good lord.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
There's a section, there we go, push back, 11 kills, almost Fear in that assault section.
The enemy cut our supply line.
Troops sitting out here for Stormjaeger's base. Tank commander up. Ostman creeping up the western side here for VonIvan. Panther is almost good to go. We got Minesweeper as well here for VonIvan. Checking for any socialist irregularities. The Flammenwerfer 35. The note they actually had a lighter Flammenwerfer known as the Flammenwerfer 41, which they also used. Bit more efficient overall. Assault is an MD42. Flanking the MD42, good hit there. We got the Ostman, they collect the second tank management. Same there, good double 6-pounder gun hits there. But, oh, nearly was a wipe there, close call. Almost got the Panther 4 there, good for VonIvan, too slow, loses a tank here. Now that means he's only got one Ostman versus Stormjaeger's tank. This is a pretty big opportunity for Stormjaeger to move to end the game around, particularly if that goes for like a center or something like that. He could possibly like really overwhelm VonIvan here, so this is a pretty like glaring mistake by VonIvan. But again, it does require Stormjaeger. There you go, he's just looking to turn the tables by forcing Stormjaeger to defend his own base. A brilliant, I would almost say, maneuver here to compensate and actually get some wipes on his base there. Nope, managed to avoid it, hiding here between the base buildings. Anti-tank going about here. VonIvan's running about. He's going for the Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausfangers. Well, the sniper could be in trouble though. Sniper could be in some deep marmite. He's willing to sacrifice the Ostman to get the sniper. We got an anti-tank strafe on the anti-tank guns. He got the sniper. He's almost got the medics too. The anti-tank strafe obviously doesn't do anything there, but it looks impressive, I guess. Still, he got the medics, the sniper with that. Of course, whether that's worth an Ostman is another matter entirely. Still, he's effectively forced Stormjaeger all the way back to his base, so in some ways it's not an entirely terrible trade. Like, it's just like he's getting no field presence because of this. Now we got the Stugner in there. He definitely bought VonIvan enough time, so, I mean, got another wipe down the Pioneers. Small win there for Stormjaeger, but he's going to need a lot more of those. He needs to get the Cromwell to save. There goes Stooks, having none of this. Shoots, misses though. This one's for Dieter, and the other one will be for Dietrich. There we go, got the Cromwell. VonIvan quickly closes the gap there through a brilliant diversionary assault on his opponent's base, sacrificing the Ostwind. Really, really obnoxious chess player, sacrificing a pawn. Why did I say obnoxious? I don't know. I'm guessing Flash was more than for some reason became obnoxious. I wouldn't call VonIvan obnoxious at all. So yeah, no, that was a bit of a failed one there. Nothing worse to see about the sections. Another Crom there for Stormjaeger. Another Gunneer's got it for VonIvan. Need to add the light machine gun to that as well there.
Enemy threatening a
We've got the
capture point.
the Sturmgeschütz. Stormjaeger, they still might want to need some sappers and honestly like something else like, you know, push hard with, like maybe another assault section. There's a few options here for Stormjaeger. Could also go for the Vickers maybe. Got a strafing support now available. Section point was there. Yeah, my apologies for him. He's not obnoxious. Just want to make that further clear. Just a poor choice of words there. Occasionally happens. Grasping for a word and then for some reason you grab like a completely different activate. Medics on there for Stormjaeger. I don't know, I feel like he needs more firepower right now than medics. Stu rushing westwards, no pin up machine on that one though, definitely wants that. Also the way he's starving in leaves him very vulnerably flanked by the Cromwell there, so this definitely feels like a double mistake there bit by him. Storming is charging, they're forcing retreats here with the Cromwells. This does get in the Stu more time to turn around here though. Now VonIvan suddenly is the one with the longer gun stick, but there you go, 6-point gun ready here. And suddenly again the tables of one more turn against the Stu here and VonIvan. And I mean this match is just so many reversals here. There we go, Sturmgeschütz kaputt. Then he's in trouble with the Cromwell. Second drop Western fuel upon another Stu for VonIvan. Assault section, Tantalandi is hosing them with submachine gun fire of all calibers. Gunningsman westwards there. Got an MD4, 2 more Gunningsman westwards as well here. Driven forcing healing. Need to heal up there. Oh, another telemine! He's finally going for sappers, but he's lost another vehicle to those telemines from VonIvan.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
VonIvan highlighting again just the power of telemines. So 2 thumbs up at VonIvan. A beautiful play.
The enemy cut our supply line.
Checking out the machine gun there. Northeast Pony is giving those section trouble members a bit of trouble there. Flank out the Rifle against the section. And a white good God.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
And he's even charging in the medics. Stormjaeger's feeling the heat here from VonIvan. Tearing into the Gunners, they're pushing them back. Panther form stands for VonIvan. What will Stormjaeger go for next? Who knows? We got 527. The victory points, like VonIvan's yet to lose a single one, though. I mean, in many ways, it's been a back and forth, like, really riveting, but it's just the match is meant to, like, for the most part, really award the victory points. But I think it's all just Stormjaeger's just, like, not been focusing too much on them. Ground center point here. We got munitions drop here for VonIvan. And the 116th Panzer Division Windhund. Panther 4 is ready. We're on the anti-tank to deal with that. Good hit there. Cleanly pushing it down to half health. He needs more armor, but I also feel like he needs like more infantry or some support weapons that aren't like anti-tank. We've got another sniper for Stormjaeger. I'm not entirely sure if the sniper right now is going to be like the most impactful unit versus VonIvan at this point. I mean, we'll have to see though. I mean, obviously the last sniper wasn't bad, but I'm not entirely sure if this is currently what Stormjaeger is really looking for versus VonIvan. But however, getting it, we also still have that strafing spot. I mean, if you can unleash it at the right time, it could devastate VonIvan. It'll give you Stormjaeger some more room to move against VonIvan. But there you go, sniper out there for Stormjaeger and the British Army, the 7th Armoured Division, the Desert Rats. Section of the Grenadiers. Remnants and fuel point. Will he go for an M10 this time around? The Achilles, as it was known. Note, by the way, this applied to both versions of it, including the one with the 17-pounder gun mounted in it instead of the 3-inch gun. They were both, for some reason, both called the Achilles. I'm not entirely sure why. Sappers routed, got the eastern point there. Got the section of gunners in the east. Guessing he's going to go for another Cromwell here. No Achilles for Stormjaeger. Another Stug though for VonIvan. Very good there. More reconnaissance passes.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Section of gunners there. Section of gunners there. And these got the gunners pushing up there. Panther Force heading out there. Stug almost done. Cromwell again for Stormjaeger. Sturmgeschützträger sind gefechtsbereit. Pushing for decent victory point again. We've got 70 versus 500. Assault section coming in. We've got 17 kills in that assault section. Down 2 men in the grenadiers. Down to 1 man. Could get a wipe here, I think. Yup, that actually happened. Small win there for Stormjaeger, though he's going to still need a lot more here. Troops reinforcing healing. Cromwell almost done here. Captain the section grenadiers as well there. Forcing retreat here. Very good for Stormjaeger. We got the Stug, the Pan-4 charging in here for now. Going for another daredevil drive straight into the heart of Stormjaeger's forces. Powered by the spirit of the Blitzkrieg. He moves ahead, but there you go. Stormjaeger, fine ready to spring his trap, calls in the British Air Force, the RAF. Straight for the support unleashed here. Hike aircraft raining down death here. And we got him a Stuka bombing drop. The Luftwaffe goes in as well, zooms right past the aircraft, the RAF, and hits both anti-tank guns, decapitating Stormjaeger's anti-tank capabilities here versus the Germans. And doesn't even get some really bad RNG there as well. Can he at least finish off the Panther? We got the Stug though. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Oh, well, that does get the Panther with the Air Force, but the Stug finishes off the Cromwell tanks. That's how there's been heavy losses on both sides. And the sniper's dead as well though. Good lord, that was just a hell of an engagement. Suddenly though, Stormjaeger is left with his tea in the sink. Another sniper for Stormjaeger. A sniper at this point. What do you think he's gone for, like another assault section, just regular sections or something, but a sniper again? Alright. At this point, I think you should actually just get the medics out to help grab points rather than busy healing stuff. I feel like you should just grab points rapidly. The faster the better, I would say, here for Stormjaeger. Plus get those anti-tankers back in action here versus VonIvan. 10 points left, 9 points left. We got another reconnaissance pass here for VonIvan. Bringing this point in the victor section here. Got the western eastern point of the Caesar lease, finally stopping the bleeding. Got the anti-tank being grabbed here by the sappers. At least one of them. Section gun is up north. Again, really should get those medics out there as well, I think. I think at this point, you know, the risk of losing them, I think, is substantially low. The risk of losing the game who doesn't get them going to just do something. Assault check back. The sniper going for the grenadiers here. There's by a total of 3 snipers so far. We're going to send got the infantry there, though. Panther 4 pursuing the section, the last remaining section member. Close call here, so close. Assault technique continuing up the flank. We've got the Stug there with a pin-up machine gun. Thumbs up. Sniper moving in here, backed up the 6-pounder gun. Flanking the MG42 White Phosphorus grenade. It could also deal with the Stug a bit in a sense, but there you go. MG42 routed. Panther 4 arriving to. We've got the anti-tank, at least one of them ready. Here was the Stug. Gunny's down to 2 men, forced retreat. The 6-pounder gun falling a bit back. He obviously being a bit skittish. Samples moving up. Got another white P for now. Down to his 2 grenadiers. And Stormjaeger's like 8 points, but still. There might be just light at the end of the tunnel here, but there's certainly a possibility that the light might be sent German there with a flamethrower. White phosphorus off there. Mortar for VonIvan. A mortar. We'll have to see what Stormjaeger goes for next. Reconnaissance again. He really should go for some more troops just immediately, I think. He's got at least the other anti-tank good to go. Thumbs up there to Stormjaeger. Salt section of mortar could still be a good idea. Vickers could still also think be a decent investment. In the section there, catching the ponies by the western point. We got another push here by VonIvan. Stormjaeger sort of appearing up from behind the shadows and strikes with the Thompsons and the Sten guns. White fostering right in the midst there, catching the MG42 and the grenadiers. Panther 4's moving about and you turn on the anti-tank gun. Almost got the MG42. There we go. So hits on the Panther 4, forcing VonIvan there to pull it back. But he's losing control of the centre there. Stormjaeger needs to rush in everything he can there.
The capture point is being
Quickly for the
overrun.
British Empire, lads. Forwards. I said forwards, lads. And there goes strafing run here by VonIvan. The Luftwaffe has been surprisingly active in this sector. And there goes sniper caught and down a half health here. Another Stu for VonIvan. VonIvan knows the true glory lies at the end of a Stuke's barrel. Can he's in trouble? They got snapping up sections, machine gun ring, and he finally went for machine gun. He finally went, but it might be too late now for poor Stormjaeger. We got smoke here as well, allowing him to retrain the grenades at the point because Stormjaeger doesn't have like any grenades or otherwise explosives to flush him out there. Devious but efficient play there for VonIvan. 2 thumbs up here. Stormjaeger was so close in the corner and actually beating VonIvan, but in the end, slightly less great control. And again, it doesn't matter with the air support. They can't see him because of the smoke. Apparently they can. But it's not enough. It's not enough to push them off. And there we go. VonIvan wins. And again, while the victory point it might seem impressive, like in other ways, it was actually surprised that close Stormjaeger was finally around to turn the corner. But there you go. GG, game over. I would say really like fierce fight here with VonIvan. Really definitely playing some off-the-wall strategy here with close air support, aggressive tactics, raids, diversions, and all the sort of like, you know, other measures there that really just, I think, drove Stormjaeger up against the wall himself. He tried to keep up, but, you know, particularly that Telemann there on the half-track, I think really was like just like a really nasty moment. And the other Telemann didn't help either. The fact he was so slow on the sappers, instead I kept going for some for medics, I think really was something that sort of put Stormjaeger behind VonIvan there. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Tell your friends, tell your family, but don't tell enemies. And of course, consider donating or pledging on Patreon. This is Imperial LinkedIn. Cheers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.